Imagine rewinding the universe back to its tiniest, wildest moment, not to the Big Bang itself, but to a split second just after, when everything we know, every atom, every galaxy, was still packed into a seething hot speck, far smaller than the dot at the end of this sentence. Pause there. In that fraction of a second, an event called cosmic inflation ripped through the early universe, expanding it faster than the speed of light itself. But what triggered it? And why does it matter for everything that came after, including us? To explore this pivotal period, let's connect it with the words from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, where it is written, "If the radiance of 1,000 suns were to burst at once into the sky, that would be like the splendor of the Mighty One." This poetic vision captures a sense of overwhelming brilliance, a fitting metaphor for the unimaginable energies of the universe's birth. Cosmic inflation wasn't a gentle glow. It was an exponential, runaway expansion that outshone anything we can contemplate. So, what actually is cosmic inflation? In the tiniest sliver of a second, the fabric of space itself swelled enormously. This wasn't a slow stretching like a balloon inflating. Think, instead, of the balloon popping into a sphere millions of times larger in less time than it takes light to cross a proton. Physicists estimate this expansion occurred at around a trillionth of a trillionth of a trillionth of a second after the Big Bang. Before inflation, the universe was minuscule, hot and dense. Afterward, it was vast, still hot but strikingly smooth, and ready for the galaxies and stars to come later. Why does this matter? Without inflation, the universe might not look the way it does at all. And to understand why, let's reflect on a line from poet Rainer Maria Rilke. The future enters into us in order to transform itself in us long before it happens. That's what inflation did for the universe. Through an astonishing transformation, it laid the groundwork for everything that would follow. Well before the atoms, planets, and people of the future ever appeared. That single instant was like a reset button for physics, wiping away unevenness and quirks of the newborn cosmos. Let's imagine a universe that didn't inflate. Its different regions would have stayed wildly different. Hot spots here, cold spots there, scattered masses flung apart. Our night sky might look chaotic and patchy, rather than painting a tapestry of stars pulled into elegant galaxies and clusters. And yet, everywhere we look today, the universe is startlingly uniform on large scales. Temperatures measured billions of light years apart match within thousandths of a degree. Coincidence? Hardly. Inflation is the process that made this cosmic sameness possible. To reflect deeper, let's bring in the words of philosopher Laozi from the Tao Te Ching. The great square has no corners. The great vessel is never finished. The great sound is rarefied. The great image has no form. Cosmic inflation is the great image with no form, an event so decisive, yet so slippery and indirect that all we see are its fingerprints, not the thing itself. We don't observe inflation directly. We infer it from the universe's surprisingly even temperature, its breathtaking expanse, and the patterns etched in the oldest light we can see, the cosmic microwave background. This ancient light filling all space is like a photograph of the universe as a baby, revealing hints of inflation's handiwork. But how did this epic expansion start? The answer lies not in any particular place in space, but in the very energy embedded within empty space itself. Modern cosmology suggests the universe underwent a phase where a special kind of energy, called the Inflaton Field, filled everything. For a brief, roaring moment, that field's potential energy made space repulse itself, launching the entire cosmos into warp speed growth. Then, just as suddenly, inflation ended. the stored energy burst into a hot soup of particles and radiation, creating the environment where atoms and galaxies could eventually form. This explosive transition brings to mind a stanza from T.S. Eliot's poem, Little Gidding. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. Cosmic inflation set up the universe as a place we would someday come to know, folding enormous possibility into its earliest moments. The smoothness, the vastness, and the gentle rippling structure of space, the origin of it all lies there, at the beginning of time. So, what puzzles did inflation solve? Let's unravel a few. First, the uniformity of the cosmic microwave background. Before inflation, regions of the universe were cut off from each other. They couldn't agree on a common temperature. There hadn't been time for light or information to travel between them. But inflation dramatically expanded a tiny, connected region to cosmic proportions, letting the whole observable universe share a common starting temperature. Second, the flatness problem. Imagine the universe as a giant sheet. If it were even slightly curved, like a saddle or a ball, its shape would have taken over everything long ago, either collapsing in on itself or flying apart. Yet, as far as we can measure, space is flat to extraordinary precision. Inflation smoothed out any bending, flattening space-time like a taut bedsheet pulled tight. Third, the absence of unwanted relics. The earliest universe might have brewed up strange, massive objects or cosmic defects that would ruin the tidy cosmos we see today. By blowing up tiny scales to enormous ones, inflation stretched out these oddities, making them vanishingly rare in the observable universe. But not everything about inflation is settled. Consider this twist. The same process that made the universe smooth also seeded it with tiny quantum jitters. These minute fluctuations, blown up to cosmic size, became the seeds for everything. Clusters, galaxies, stars, and ultimately, planets. Each ripple was a dice roll at the universe's birth. Randomness, woven into the very structure of the cosmos. It echoes a line from Shakespeare's Hamlet. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. These cosmic ripples, subtle, almost invisible, are the origin of all the structure we see. Every galaxy, every sun, every story told under the stars. Reflecting on this, let's ask, is cosmic inflation the ultimate answer, or a stepping stone to deeper mysteries? Modern physics is still searching. Some theories suggest inflation could be eternal, spawning countless universes in a multiverse beyond our grasp. Others probe the mechanism for inflation itself, or even question whether some other process might have triggered the universe's incredible leap forward. Let's return to the feeling of awe with which we started. Cosmic inflation is, in one sense, a physical theory, an attempt to describe the universe's earliest, most mysterious transformation. But it's also a living example of human imagination, pushing past the boundaries of the known, asking, how did anything at all become everything? It resonates with lines from Walt Whitman's Song of Myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. The universe is large. It contains multitudes. And cosmic inflation was the grand opening act that made such a multiplicity possible. All around us, in every direction, the legacy of inflation is hidden in plain sight. It's written in the even spread of galaxies, in the ancient light that bathes the night sky, in the very fact that there's any regularity, any lawfulness at all, across the vastness of space and time. So, next time you look up at the stars, remember, there was a moment beyond all seeing when everything inflated from almost nothing to almost everything. A moment that reset the cosmic clock, gifting the universe with the smoothness, the structure, and the potential to one day ask who and why and how. Cosmic inflation set the stage. The universe became a theater, and the grand play began. In the words of the mystic poet Kabir, wherever you are is the entry point. And so it was, at the beginning, the start of everything, everywhere. Looking out, we are all witnesses to the continuing echo of that breathtaking start. Cosmic inflation didn't just make the universe bigger. It made the universe possible and made the stage for every future wonder, every future question, and every future answer yet to come.